their minds and they started packing. They left before the sun came up that day. From exit to eternal summer slacking. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? They drank up the wine and they got to talking. They now had more important things to say. And when the car broke down, they started walking. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? Anyone can see the road that they walk on is paved with gold. Well, it's always summer, they'll never get cold. They'll never get hungry, they'll never get old and gray. You can see their shadows wandering off somewhere. They won't make it home, but they really don't care. They wanted the highway, they're happier there today. The children woke up and they couldn't find him. They left before the sun came up that day. They just drove off and left it all behind them. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? Anyone can see the road that they walk on is paved with gold. Well, it's always summer, they'll never get cold. They'll never get hungry, they'll never get old and gray. You can see their shadows wandering off somewhere. They won't make it home, but they really don't care. They wanted the highway, they're happier there today. Anyone can see the road that they walk on is paved with gold. Well, it's always summer, they'll never get cold. They'll never get hungry, they'll never get old and gray. You can see their shadows wandering off somewhere. They won't make it home, but they really don't care. They wanted the highway, they're happier there today. Today. So that song, The Way by Fastball, is kind of wild how it became a hit song, but the story behind it is tragic. It's this couple, Layla and Raymond Howard, older couple from Salado, Texas, who were going to a Pioneer Days festival. This is back in 1997. They were just going about 15 miles from their house and going to go hang out for the day, but Ray, the husband, was recovering from a brain injury, and his wife, Layla, she was in early stages of Alzheimer's. So they took off, kind of got disoriented or something, just kept driving. Well, they went on driving all day, all night, and the line where it says, the children woke up and they couldn't find them. In the song, you imagine little kids get up and, they can't find their young parents who've gone out partying or whatever. But in reality, they were adult kids who mom and dad are now missing older people. So they called the police, filed a missing persons report. This was 1997. We didn't have things like the silver alert that we have today. So they're driving around, mom and dad are driving around, kids are, kind of hysterical at a loss, I suppose, because they have no idea where their parents went and are kind of probably imagining the worst. Well, they get stopped by the police 100-something miles from their house for driving at night with no headlights. And because there was nothing in place like silver alerts, police officer didn't think to run them to see if there may be missing persons. Just thought old people driving at night without headlights, turn your lights back on and put them back on the road. So sent them on their way. And they wound up driving off of a cliff, I think in Arizona. So they left Texas, they wound up in Arizona. They go off a cliff, car crashes, kills one of them. The other one gets out with some internal injuries and is just wandering through the desert, just walking, till finally collapses and falls down and dies there. So when you listen to the lyrics of the song, you go back and you think of that story, and it's like, wow, what a horrible thing. And then for the song to go like on the charts and be a constant reminder to those kids of their parents' demise is even worse. But anyways, I thought I'd throw that in there at the end and give you guys a little backstory of how that song became in existence and then became a hit. But either way, it's a great catchy tune and easy to play. So I hope you guys enjoy the video.